and thank you for tuning in to A La Mode Social. My name is Catherine, and I am the founder here at A La Mode. And basically, what I do is I help small businesses learn how to DIY their social media presence. So, you're probably wondering, how did I get started in this field? Well, like you, I knew that I wanted to change career paths. I was working in healthcare. I did not love it, to say the least, and I knew I needed an exit strategy. So probably like a lot of you, I started looking up, ways to make money online or small business ideas. So, I had all your typical stuff. Like I started a blog trying to do affiliate marketing that was like semi successful. I started an Etsy shop that involved print on demand crop tops. What happened was none of my small business ventures really turned into anything. But along the way, what I did learn was a very, very valuable skill set, which was social media marketing, right? So if you've done Etsy, then you know that, like, unless you're constantly running paid ads to your shop, you are kind of responsible for driving that traffic, especially in the beginning. So, how does one do this? Through Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, whatever other social media channels you're interested in. So I started with Pinterest back in, oh my gosh, 2017. And I started learning how to do that. And eventually I realized like I was not good at print on demand Etsy, right? It's not like super sustainable because the turnaround time was so long and like people, you had no control over anything. So it just like wasn't working. But I learned that people would pay me to do their Pinterest marketing. And I was like starting to get pretty good at it. So I got my first client in the summer of 2018. So I had, about a year's experience, a little bit more at that point doing Pinterest, and I loved it. It was a how to train for running type of blog, and I worked with that client for $20 an hour for years, and I loved it. And that's kind of how I got started. Smash cut to today. I am on Up. I should mention I met that client on Upwork, and that's where I started my portfolio. And I generally find most of my clients on Upwork, or organically through word of mouth, or they find me on social media. And so, anyway, smash cut to now. I am in the top 1% of social media managers on Upwork, and I charge upwards of $70 an hour. So my prices have gone up quite a bit. So something that's kind of happened throughout my journey here with social media is my price point has gone up, which is really great for me, obviously. I can have, bigger clients that are like more well known, larger businesses, but it's bad for the smaller business, the startup people, like the Etsy shops and the blogs and the mompreneurs and like the side hustlers, because they don't really have the budget to hire me anymore, right? Like that's who I started working with in the beginning, and I loved that so much. And I've seen so many brands take off, and I've helped, quite a few brands that started like out of someone's basement grow over the years. And I love that feeling. But unfortunately, I don't have the time or energy to take these smaller contracts anymore. And so I kind of started realizing that I was missing those connections. Like I like working with people who are chasing their dreams because that's what I did, right? Like I was able to leave my job in healthcare because of social media marketing, and I love it. And I want to help more people be able to do the same. So I've kind of been like pondering, how do I do this? Should I like do digital courses? I don't really love the idea of putting all this time into creating a course and then it's hosted somewhere else where I don't really have control over it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try the YouTube route. I can talk about whatever I want, and I can link to it directly from my website. I can share these tips for free. I'm not doing any type of gatekeeping where you're like, oh, she's charging $50 for this course. Do I want to pay this? No, just watch my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm going to tell you everything I know, and maybe along the way your business takes off and you want to hire me. So that's kind of what my hope is, right? But in the meantime, I'm just here to help all of you small business owners, all you Etsy shops, you bloggers, tiny little crafters, like your lawn business guys, your people who are starting like the mobile detailing, whatever you're doing, I want to help you. So stay tuned. My first series of videos is going to be specifically for Pinterest for Etsy shops. So stay tuned. I'm going to walk you through step by step everything I do when I take on a new client for Etsy, like how to set up the account, how to connect your Etsy feed, how to understand Pinterest keywording, create optimized pins, all kinds of really great stuff. So if that's something that you're going to be interested in, follow me, like, subscribe, thumbs up, all the YouTube things. I have to learn all those. Just do all that and stay tuned. It's coming soon.